So here is an update on Little Dude's enclosure. I do want to get some more hanging plants to put on over here, but Little Dude has the coconut in here. These poles, they are 15 inches wide, so they don't fit in here good, so I have them going to different things. Here is the substrate, the drainage layer. I do have a screen, the dirt, and then I have moss and stuff. But that right there, that plant is a peace lily. This plant back here is also a peace lily. I forget what this one's called, and I forget what that one's called, but it is doing good in here. I do have leaf litter. The temperature, this thermometer and humidity, I also have that one up there. Here is the day-night light. If you want to get one of those, I got it from PetSmart. It's just a fish aquarium light. And then there's the heat lamp and the UVB. I do want to get a light like that, but UVB T5. And then back there is Bob's height and another height, which, like I said, I want to get a bigger enclosure so I can put more stuff into Bob's. Let me get up and I will show you Bob's and Zoomie's enclosure. So to weigh them, which there is Little Dude. I just weighed Little Dude. Little Dude is 12 grams. So to weigh them, I use just a food scale, and I keep it in here. This shelf right here is my lizard slash crested gecko, not crested gecko, my bugs, my cricket stuff. That is, I've been using it, but not all the time, is a water safe thing. These are the cups I put the crested gecko pear diet, but I also have Willy Wonka back there, Gizmo, Nightmare Before Christmas, Candy Canes. This is also so I have that gut loading food that I give my crickets. PetSmart just started selling Repashy cricket food. They also do have a Repashy isopods food. That is a Josh's Frog bioactive booster. I just sprinkle that in there sometimes. That's my calcium. All these foods are Little Dude's foods. So this is one of the Pangea is another really good food to use. So this is, when I bought Little Dude, this was one of the first foods I bought. I do have to look at the expiration date on it, but it is a good food that Little Dude likes. So basically what I started doing when my food started running out, I started mixing the leftovers into the other leftovers. I lost the lid to one of the foods, so I put it in a medicine jar. I washed the medicine jar and then put it in there. Same with this. It has the watermelon Pangea food. Plus it has either a Rapashi or a crested gecko food. But what I was saying is PetSmart now carries, other than the Zoomie crested gecko food, they do sell the different Rapashis. So this one, that one, and this one. So every time I change out the food, I go from back to front, and that's the order I feed them to little dude. There's Mocha. Here is Bob's enclosure. That is where Bob uses the restroom. It is also, sometimes she climbs on it, the dish of calcium. This is the glow-in-the-dark dinosaur head, and over here is the hot side. So she does go under here, and there is a heated mat right there, or she climbs on top of it to get the heat from this one. And then back there, she is right here. So these I want to put back in there if I get some more substrate. That's the water dish, calcium, and little things in there. I know she don't have much in here, but to me, I don't want to overcrowd the enclosure where she doesn't have enough room to walk around. On top of her enclosure, I do keep superworms. I do have crickets, which I know I have dead crickets in here, but I do have some live crickets in here. I do change out the napkin and the foods. This is a 40-gallon enclosure. I do want to get her a 120. Like I said, this is the B12, and this is Arcadia Deep Heat light. So I keep it on all the time. I do got to change it out soon. And here is Zoomie's enclosure. Here is the misting system. This is a Arcadia T5 enclosure. I do have also just a bulb, another B12 bulb, D12 or whatever it is. That's a Zoomie double. That is Arcadia, no, just a light heat source. There you go, Zoom. Zoomie was sleeping on top of my head. But this is Zoomie's enclosure. These are bamboo skewers for like tomato plants. And I just have them going through. I changed that out. I do got to clean that and clean it up. But here is Zoomie's enclosure. I do want to build Zoomie a 4 foot by 2 foot by 2 foot, or I might do a 4 foot by 2 foot by 4 foot enclosure, or a 4 by 4 by 4 enclosure. And this is my made water drip, which I do have to add more water to it. But to get Zoomie ready for bed, all I do is turn that on. Usually I am sitting in bed. I will turn this light off and I will wait for Zoomie, come on, to go into that corner. But that's basically, I know it's not Zoomie's bedtime, but Zoomie is tired since I did wake him up earlier than I should have. I hope you enjoyed this video. Oh, and that is Zoomie's Christmas Santa suit. I hope you enjoyed this video. Like, comment, subscribe, turn on your notifications to let you know whenever I post another video. With that being said, I hope you have a wonderful day or night whenever you watch this. And this was a enclosure tour of all 3 enclosures. Bye!